who I am? Tita Safira, Auntie Safira. And do you know where Elias is from?
Yes, Singapore.
Yes. And these are called the Indonesian islands, and Malaysia up on top of Singapore. And now Elias is Malay. Okay, so he speaks Malay at home sometimes. And Daddy will speak Malay, and Mommy will speak Malay, because our grandma, our grandmothers and grandfathers all came from these islands long ago and then went to Singapore. Yes, so that's why we speak Malay at home and we eat Malay food at home, and this is Singapore Island. If we go in really, really close, this is what it looks like. We're going to tell you a story with what we call Wayang Kulit. Can you say Wayang Kulit?
Wayang Kulit.
Oh, very good. Wow. So, now Wayang Kulit is a Malay word or an Indonesian word for shadow puppets. And we're going to tell you the story of how Singapore got its name. So what is Singapore's name? Singapore, yes. Now in our old language, in Malay, the name Singapore is actually Singapura. Can you say Singapura? Singapura. So when we tell you the story in the puppet show, you can have a listen out and see if you can hear the name Singapura. Okay, so that's the Malay name for Singapore. Okay?
And Singapore is an island. What is an island then?
What is an island?
It's a place where you get to land. Yeah, or live. No!
See, if you look at this map of Singapore, okay, this is the land and all this blue stuff. Okay, now the white stuff is the land, like where you see grass and sand and trees, okay? But the blue bits, that's the water. And so the land is surrounded by water, which means this is called an island. An island.
You come here.
Okay, so it's surrounded by water.
Why the old name Singapore was called Singaporia?
Why? Because everybody has their own name. Like there's only Santiago here, right? Only one Santiago and only one Olivia, right?
Only one.
And only one Audrey and one Ian. Yeah, so Singapore, there's only one Singapore. Okie dokes. Does that answer your question? Okay, so Daddy, are you ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have one Singapore. I don't know what its name. Who's that?
Who's this? Hundreds of years ago lived a prince called Nila Utama. He was a mighty ruler from a land called Sumatra. He wanted to find new land to rule. He said to his men, "Let's go." And in their ship, they sailed afar until they cried, "Land ho!" "Let's go on a hunt," the prince said. "They say there are many deer around. Into the jungle we'll search high and low until the deer is found." "Your Highness," the men cried, "over yonder, do you see?" "Yes, a beautiful deer. Just under that tree. Quick, men, give chase before it flees." But the deer was too fast, running between the trees. Oh no, the deer was too quick. It's gone. Where could it be? "Your Highness, a rock. Stand on it, perhaps you'll see." "What a beautiful view. I can see for miles. I don't see the deer. But over there, what is that isle?" "Sparkling blue waters. The white sand shines in the sun." "What is the name of that island? Pray tell. Anyone?" "Your Highness, that is Temasek. Nobody lives there that we know." "Ah, let's leave this place, and to Temasek we shall go."
And look at the deer. The deer runs back.
Once again they set sail. Once again they set sail. This time to Temasek across the sea. But on the way there, the sea starts to churn. What could this be? We are going to capsize. We are being tossed about. We must lighten the ship. Quick, everyone, throw everything out. But the sea did not calm. They were in danger of sinking. Your Highness, the Lord of the Sea, might be angry, we're thinking. Perhaps he demands your crown. Your Highness, throw it in. But my crown? Oh, very well, if it'll stop us from sinking. With reluctance, the prince into the sea threw his crown, and almost immediately the storm died down. Thank goodness, breathed the prince. Maybe now we're friends with the sea. What an interesting adventure this is turning out to be. Finally, we've reached Temasek. Into the jungle. Let's explore. I wonder what we can find here. More adventure in store? The prince and his men set off, not knowing what they would find. And just as they thought there was nothing, what's that? The men cried. A beast so magnificent and regal. Colors of orange, black, and white.
Lion!
He was a huge and fearsome creature. The men shook in fright. But the prince was amazed. Goodness, a lion. What else could it be to have a lion like that here? Well, this island is special indeed. First, the sea protects it from intruders, and now a lion we find? We can't call this island Temasek anymore. It must have a special name for all time.
Singapore!
We'll name my city the Lion City. Singapura, it is strong and free. I'll rule this land from now on, like the lion, fierce and determined will be. And that, girls and boys, is the end of our story. All thanks to Prince Nila Utama. He saw the great lion on our shores, and he named us forever Singapura.
Oh, nice.
Bye.
Oh, that was so nice.
So did you hear the name? What was the name?
Singapura.
Yes, Anya.
I got. Why did he? If he found the lion, why did he name that place Singaporean?
Because Singa means lion and Pura means city. So Wayang in our language means show. Kulit in our language means skin. So it's a skin show because these are made from the skin of a buffalo. Okay? So this is made from the skin of a buffalo.